Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I gotta let you know, we got Olivia Valencia. This is a special type of fighter. Very rarely does any podcast like women, but we love women MMA fighters. I remember back in the days when Dana White was hating on all women, said women will never be strapping up the gloves around here. Now, we got these beautiful, beast, savage, wonderful women. Right now, Olivia Valencia training at a Resistance Fighting Club in Pleasanton. I was going to say Livermore. And then your coach was going to kill me if I said...
No, I'll kill you.
Nah,
you got two Resistance.
I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about her, but not you. Shit, I'll fucking choke you up. I'll strangle you, Tranqueño. Me and him go at it every day, bro. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Olivia, thank you so much for being here. You are our first female guest, I got to tell you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were going to have... Yeah, there you go. Aye. You know, I'm going to tell you something. I told my friend she's up next that she was going to be the first female fighter.
Oh, so you tell this to everybody?
Everybody.
Oh, yeah.
That's how he rolls.
Shit. Okay.
You are the first female fighter ever. So every woman that hears it, you are our first female fighter. How does it feel to be the first female fighter in Old and New Money podcast?
Wow, I feel honored.
You should be honored.
Yeah.
Especially sitting between a couple of savages here.
Yeah.
A strikler and a strangler. How does it feel? Do you feel safe?
Strikler and a strangler. I feel warm.
You feel warm?
Yeah, a lot of body heat going on.
Beautiful thing. It feels like you're in the dojo, right?
Yeah.
When the heat, yeah, it does feel good. When did you start training?
I started training back in, like legit training or like backyard brawls?
No, just backyard brawls.
Wait. Backyard brawls.
Yeah.
Let's go. I didn't even know this.
Look at the ladies.
No, it's the thing.
Right?
I've known Olivia for 6-7 years. And I remember the first time meeting was in the morning 5 o'clock classes in Hayward.
Yeah, Bay MMA.
Bay MMA.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bay MMA.
Yeah.
No longer there. And that's what I remember you. I never knew you did backyard brawl. All right, let's go.
Well, like high school, right? I don't know if this is a normal part
Fuck
of,
yeah, it is.
you go and
if you want to be our friend, you better fucking find the streets.
Well, you just...
She's a homie now. Just from that, you're a homie.
I like go in the backyard and your friends put on the gloves and you just kind of duke them out. Like, oh, you go with you. And I'd be like, no. And then, you just kind of swing them a little bit.
I'd always pick the girls so I'd win. I'd be like, let me fight against the girls.
Wait, you'd fight?
Yeah, against the girls. Yeah, in the backyard. Hell yeah. Girls want to throw down, I got to win. That's my perfect record is 100-0 versus girls.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Good record.
I like to cheat.
I like to cheat.
Cristobal, you got backyard brawls too?
No, I don't. I'm a nice, gentle, kind guy. I've never get into brawls. What are you talking about?
But like with your friends, it's like mutual.
No, too nice.
Well,
Okay. Just now you do it with your friends.
Now I do it with my friends.
On a mat.
Yes, exactly. You know what? My favorite shirt from hers is normalize.
I hate Cristobal.
That's the second favorite for shirt. But you have
need one.
normalize punching your friends in the face.
Yeah.
And you know what I like about it the most?
Yeah.
Is that you have my picture in it.
Oh, yeah. The one that
right.
you
Yeah,
took at USMTOs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that photo.
So you started brawling in the back of people's houses?
No, just
for fun?
like not like every weekend but it was just, I guess I would say that's when I mean, growing up wrestling my cousins and stuff, and then high school, just go in the backyard and I'll hang out and throw some Everlast gloves on and, swing at each other a little bit.
And you were out of the cousins, you were the only girl?
I was the pack leader of my cousins that, I was the oldest, so I was able to take two of them on at once, just throw them to the side. And as they got older, it was all right, one at a time. And then,
one at a time now.
And then once they hit puberty, it was
good job.
I go train in the gym.
Exactly, I'm with you with that.
Yeah.
It's amazing, huh? Boys and girls at a certain age are all pretty much the same strength. And then puberty hits and it's like, psh.
No, it's a huge difference. Yeah.
Because you wonder, a lot of kids wonder, and parents are like, some parents are dumb. Like, how do you let that girl beat you? Because they're wrestling at a certain age.
Oh.
It's pretty even. It's pretty even. But then some parents don't understand how the body works. That when you're kids, it's pretty much almost the same strength, right?
Yeah.
Except girls are more flexible, so they've got a little bit better balance. But after you hit a certain point, you just become stronger.
Yeah, that testosterone does wonders.
Testosterone hits a lot. And so when you started training real martial arts in the dojo, what was your first art, your first love?
Definitely boxing. I never wanted to kick. I mean, I started karate technically when I was probably 5.
You started karate at 5 and you didn't want to kick?
No, I mean, I got Karate Kid came out and stuff, and then you watch Ninja Turtles and
son.
Yeah, and then you do karate a little bit and Kia. And
My first sensei was Daniel. So when the movie Karate Kid came out, Daniel's son, my sensei was Daniel. I felt like, oh, this is meant to be.
it's legit.
I have an inkling she's talking about the new Karate Kid, right?
I don't know.
Are you talking
remember.
about the old one?
I'm probably no. The new one is with like Will Smith's son,
Right,
right?
Isn't he a
right.
tranny? Isn't he a tranny?
I don't know what
Of
he
course.
is now.
I don't know. Some they transform all the
He
time.
went wild.
I don't know. Whatever it is. But let's go. We don't want to
Right.
talk about that. We need to do. Oh, geez. Wax on. Wax off.
Daniel-san.
Oh, we should put that as one of our buttons, huh? Wax on. Wax off. We're new beginners when we start
Ready,
training.
ready. Pedro.
Next thing you're up.
That was your cue.
We're gonna put wax on as one of our soundboards, for sure. And so you started getting into karate when you were 5, and then you started beating people up in your backyard. And
My
then-
friend's backyard, but
Your friend's backyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would say like 2014 or so, like started getting some training.
At
And
what
then,
age did you first start like saying, okay, I want to learn this shit real good?
It wasn't like I want to learn this shit real good. It was like I'm gonna get to a gym to hit something to
Okay.
take out aggression,
You don't seem like the aggressive person. Maybe you just release it at the dojo. Hey, what?
Yeah,
Look at
you
that
let-
crazy,
you leave it on
see
the
that crazy
mat.
look you gave me?
You don't know her.
But you were hostile before.
No, it's just, I think that like alpha women, the women that do like fighting, you have to be an alpha woman and you have just this aggression in you that you need a release on something. So for me, it was just putting it into a bag at first. I never wanted to fight when I
Were
started.
you always like alpha style, like trying to get at it? And everything you do trying to win?
Very competitive.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
cool.
I think you have to be competitive to be in the sport or you get your ass kicked by people who are. So
What about other sports? Were you always competitive with other sports too? What sports did you play?
yeah, I did
look
like
like a soccer
motocross. I did do soccer a little bit and I got into fights with the girls on the team.
Me too. I fought with the girls on the team.
Yeah. Did you win?
Not on the field.
Okay.
No, you're still
Just in the cage.
testosterone,
Okay.
testosterone
They
didn't
were
kick in.
they didn't kick in
Yeah,
yet.
you were like 30. By 30, you were starting to win. Yeah.
Starting. Hell yeah. And now I'm
Yeah.
31 in that one.
There you go.
Yeah. But yeah, track and field, volleyball, softball, baseball. I mean, I did a lot of sports growing up.
So when you start, so you have the base of competitiveness, right? Which is,
Yeah.
I think all martial arts need to have. And then when you get in there, you want to win. I think that's so important. What do you think changed most about your mindset and your mentality when you started really joining a good MMA gym? It started going consistently. What's that? What year was that? 2015, you said?
Yeah, I kind of like 2014, and then I got more serious. Like I want to compete. Probably 2016
Okay.
or so, and that's when I actually went over to CSA. So I was just training at like Barrier Boxing, Bay MMA, and I was like, all right, I need to go to a more legit, fighting gym to, see what's what is needed to go and to really compete. Because brain health, I mean, you're putting your head on the line. So I want to make sure I got good training in, and that was like 2016. And you're asking me like, what was the mindset difference from
Once
what
you
I was
started-
doing?
once it really clicked, and you're like, all right, I really want to fight. What changed in your mind? And how did that help your life?
I don't know if anything clicked. I never really, like I said, I never wanted to fight. I think when you train so much, you put so much energy into it that you want to test your skill. If you're competitive, you're like, well, maybe, I don't know, it's a thought that's like kept happening. And I was like, I think I actually want to do this to like, all right, I should really like pursue this.
Yeah. Did you figure out that you're really good?
And you know,
Or
it's
what?
funny. It's like you think you're good when you're not good, and you're like, I'm gonna fight. Like
That's
I'm
me
really
right now.
good.
I think I'm good.
I
You're
think
really
I could
not
take
good.
this. I could take on anybody in my weight class, and then you realize you go to like people who are good, and you get your ass whooped, and then you're like, all right, I
To the
ain't
training
shit.
board. Back to the training board.
Yeah.
Keep on training.
Yeah.
How was that first experience when you realized, I need to get much better?
How was that?
Yeah,
Ass
when
whooping?
was it? Yeah. Was it at CSA?
It was at CSA. It was actually one of like our old teammates, Charlene. I went up with her like first day of fight team practice, and the coach at the time put me with her, and it like she has good hands, so. Me thinking I'm like decent, I just get like cracked, overwhelmed, I'm like, wow, I ain't shit,
You see,
like,
this bitch is bad.
yeah. She definitely like,
And And that year was what?
2016.
2016. So you have 2 years experience in boxing. Think you're a bad girl.
Yeah.
And then you go meet up a real bad bitch and like, oh shit, I gotta get better.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Very, very humbling. But it was like, it was good, healthy, you know, like competition in a way of, I don't know, everybody's just trying to, you know, get better. And yeah.
And then so you're in a new gym. Well, when you started training, how many gyms have you been to?
4.
Four gyms.
I mean, travel more, but like really trained at 4 gyms.
At 4 gyms consistent. How long
Yeah.
do you usually stay at the gym before you say, okay, I learned enough here and I want to go train with someone else? Is it 1 year, 2 years?
It really just depends on where the growth is. So if I feel like there's a ceiling I'm hitting, then I would leave. But if I feel like it's a good environment for growth, then I'll stay with it to the end.
So
you
what
know.
makes you think that you hit the ceiling with certain gyms? What made you think
Well, when the Resistance opened up, I mean that gym that we actually came from that gym, and so when the Resistance opened up, there was a lot of people who I felt like were really good training partners, you know, and they are really good training partners. So I decided to, you know, pack my bags and go.
and go with them?
Yeah.
And how long have you been there? Oh, you guys just opened up, right?
2020.
2020.
Yeah,
Been like 3
2020.
years.
Were you part of that hidden group that was training at the park?
The park, yeah.
You
For
were?
the park dorks, yeah.
Oh, the park dorks.
Yeah.
And Cristobal too was part of the park
I
dorks.
wasn't. I came in late. I was
You
seeing the
weren't
pic. No,
at the park
I
door?
went one. I went the last one you guys
Dude,
did when
she
the
did
police
that.
showed up. It was at that
Oh.
park and the police showed up, and that was the last
I
one.
don't know if
Okay.
you, I don't know if you noticed the look that she just gave you. Oh, she was. Oh, you want?
Yeah, I know. I'm not part of the in group anymore. Yeah.
Oh, you were.
I thought you were there the whole time.
No, yeah.
I like.
Let's try this again. Let's role play again. Cristobal, you were there the whole time.
Yeah, all the time, the whole time,
hold
from
the
the
fuck
beginning.
up. Let
Right
me
from the
start.
gate.
Yeah, from the
Let me
gate.
start about the show. Gosh darn it, man.
You remember when we sparred in the rain and the thunderstorm? And
Yeah,
you
yeah,
were
yeah,
there.
all of it. Yeah.
That was badass.
And babies were flying out of the sky. You
Yeah.
remember that, Cristobal? I remember that too.
Frogs.
Frogs. Going back
Frogs
to biblical
coming.
times.
Hey,
Crickets?
no crickets.
No crickets? Okay,
Oh.
just making sure. I don't know. Cristobal's be making up some fun stuff. So when you're at the Resistance, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people know about this gym, but they don't really know what goes on in there. What makes that place so different and so much fun? 'Cause I've trained there.
Oh,
like
you have?
Cristobal once.
Oh, we rolled or you stand up or
Stand up. Stand
Okay.
up with, yeah, I'm a roller, but
Yeah, we did.
obviously.
We did
But,
a seminar with Eddie.
yeah.
Oh. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that place is cool. Eddie's cool. You know.
Yeah, Eddie's awesome. He's definitely like a, you know, what I feel like he's a Muay Thai genius.
Yeah.
Like he's just,
Yeah, shout out to Eddie Abasolo.
yeah. He's definitely a really big reason too why I went to this gym. John, Eddie, Aaron, D'Angelo, you know, really good high level.
Cristobal.
Cristobal. You know, I didn't know he was.
In the long list. In the long list. you have,
I'm
like,
really
at the bottom.
glad that he's there, though. He is. He brings a lot of positive energy to the gym. So I
You
always
see, that's what I
appreciate.
bring. Positive energy.
Yeah.
It's good.
He's really good positive. He's like, hit me harder.
Yeah, his hands suck. He doesn't know how to kick, but at least the positive energy.
You didn't
is
see
good.
what she was about to say. I didn't know he was still part of our gym, but you cut her off.
See, I'm smart about that.
You cut her off so quick, bro. Don't worry, I got you. I'm always here to put down Cristobal.
Thank you.
You know, I'm there for
I
you, bro.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Just
And-
Cristobal.
And so when is your next fight coming up? And did you pick your opponent? Did you guys pick it together? It was just kind of like, how was that? How does that work out when you're fighting? Are you about to be pro? When are you going to be pro?
Yeah, we'll see. I still have stuff to do when it comes to amateur. But no, when it came to this, I came back from Thailand, and then you know, John was like, "Hey, do you want to fight?" And I was like, "All right." And so he submitted me, and then it was like over 2 months out. I think almost 3 months out. And he's like, "We got you an opponent." So I was like, "All right, let's do
yeah.
it." Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So
And were you able to like, have you been studying your opponent? Or did you get to pick your opponent? It's just kind of like they picked it for you, someone that you,
I
you know you
mean,
can smoke.
I don't pick my opponent.
Why not?
I don't know. I've never thought about, hey, I'm gonna fight you. Like it's always been like, here, I'm gonna submit myself for a card, and then if I get a matchup, then
Like if I was still fighting and we had Instagram, bro, the shit that I'd be stirring, bro. I'd be like a motherfucker on Instagram. And I'd be screenshotting everything.
You're not
before.
even fighting your shit stirring already.
I'm a supporter.
Oh, there you go.
Supporter. But I'm just saying, imagine if we were
Yep.
like, if I was still fighting, bro,
in the
the
day.
shit that I'd be saying. Oh my God, I'd be talking about your mama, your daddy, and your bald-headed granny. Everyone, bro. And then some. How come you don't do that?
I don't know.
I can do it for you. Give me control of your Instagram.
Do not
I
do
feel
that.
like, you know,
Come on,
I let my
girl.
training speak for itself,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. That's all fun.
It's fun, yeah.
Yeah, but let everybody know, when are you fighting?
Yeah, when are you?
October 21st on the, the USS Hornet, Alameda. So it's
October
good-
21st?
Yeah, October 20th. So 2 weeks, about 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And that's MMA or is it Muay Thai?
Muay Thai. I'm not MMA.
You're not
I almost went to the dark side, and then I was like,
Dark side. Come on. Oh,
try to get his grips on me for a second. And then
man, I love that shit.
You're halfway there. You got the clinch.
Right.
You got the clinch game.
I do like to clinch,
There you
so
go.
yeah.
See?
You need to learn how to strangle motherfuckers. I don't like choking people. It's like I can take their life and I keep going. Give it back to you.
Just let it go.
It just gives your life back to you. That's so much fun. Imagine that power.
Yeah.
But then you guys also rock and roll. Like, I'm not a good striker, right? My tactic was kick people in the dick and then choke them. That
Oh.
was my tactic.
That could
It
work.
always worked. It worked.
Okay.
when I was younger.
Even with the ladies?
Yeah.
It still hurts, you know.
That still hurt.
I wouldn't cry or like drop to my knees. But,
he doesn't believe you?
I mean, it doesn't hurt. Like,
Look,
like I'm sure.
How do you know?
let me tell you a story.
All right, story time with Abed. Let's go. Let's go.
And so in Marine Corps, right? We train with girls also, right? And I was like, I'm kind of like a sexist. Now I'm like, all right, girls can throw down too. But before I was like, Dana White, what the fuck are these girls doing training with us, right? And then they'd be like, so I had to fight, and I beat up all the Marines because I went into jiu-jitsu trained, like highly jiu-jitsu trained already when I was in the Marine Corps. And no one knew what they were doing. They were kind of just starting to do jiu-jitsu in the Marine Corps, but I was shredding them.
Yeah.
Like sergeants, corporals, staff sergeants, everyone that was training, I was shredding them like a motherfucker. They were like, what the fuck, right? And so we were training with some girls. They were like an elite group, supposedly, right? And so we started training with them, blah, blah, blah. And then they started talking about fighting.
Yeah.
They started talking about fighting. And then they were telling the girls, how do you fight with guys? And they were saying, you got to kick him in the balls. Like, that was a tactic.
Yeah.
If you fight a man, you got to kick him in the balls.
Yeah.
We knew that.
Yeah.
We all knew that. Who the fuck's going to expose
Yeah.
your fight when your balls
Kryptonite.
is exactly. When
Yeah.
you're fighting a girl, you know what the target is. Everything else is whatever, right? And then and then the sergeant's like, what do you do when you fight a girl? And I scream, kick her in the pussy. Kick her in the hella loud. And everyone started
went full
fucking
Donald Trump there.
and everyone started fucking laughing, right? And then the girls were all fucking serious,
Yeah.
right? And then some girl said, that doesn't even hurt us. And then sergeant goes, you want to try?
Yeah.
You want to try? Corporal Staff Sergeant Hart. He goes, you want to try? And then she was like, yeah. And I was like, I'll kick her. I'll kick her.
you volunteered
Hell yeah.
yourself.
Kick
He's
her.
an instigator. I
Hell
tell you.
yeah. And I was like, I'll kick her. And my English is bad now. It was worse before. I'll kick her. I'll kick her. And then they go, okay. We both ran up, right? And I kicked the bitch in the pussy. And she fucking fell over all fucking like she got kicked in the balls. And everyone goes, oh.
Yeah.
And then she was like, it hurts so bad. And the sergeant goes, I hear the feeling is just the same as when you get kicked in the balls. And
Not
so,
the
yes, I
same.
did kick someone in the pussy.
Yeah.
But she
Wow.
asked for it.
Do you feel proud of yourself?
I'm very proud of
Do
this
you feel
story.
proud of yourself?
I'm not going to say nothing. It was my duty as a Marine. I got called
So
out,
they understand.
so they understand. So when you say, yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Yes, it does hurt.
Yes, it does hurt.
Yeah, I've got need up there, like in a fight, and it does make you,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to make me drop down that, you know, but depends.
Depends. Yeah, no, but it will hit. Yeah.
No, but real question: do the girls have cups?
You know that
Is that?
there is a female like cup. It's not really like a cup. It's like a pad thing.
Yeah.
I didn't figure that out till like a couple months ago that's a thing.
You know,
So I'm
like,
You're using it for this fight?
no, I'm not. But that's a good idea. Only because she's taller and
Yeah.
that's more like susceptible of getting
Make
cheap
sure
shot
she
up there.
Make sure she's not wearing.
you know that some
Just get
MMA
checked.
Yeah, just make sure.
check. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Have you ever tried to kick it in the?
On
The what?
purpose?
Oh yeah.
No.
I don't want to say it. Like, you guys are exposing me, dude. Like, I'm a bad guy. So now I gotta. Have you ever kicked in the?
No, not no,
No, not on purpose.
not on purpose.
Accident?
Probably.
Have they come down?
Yeah.
Crack.
It's
I
usually
say
the
you gotta-
knees.
I say you gotta try it sometime.
Yeah, it's more a guy's.
It's like a cool feeling. You know what I mean? Bam, body collapses.
What for a guy?
For a girl too, I
Yeah.
know.
Well, you probably went full like soccer
Yes.
kick, right?
Yes,
to the
I did.
center line.
Everything.
Anybody would drop.
Everything. I was running up mountains with 80-pound packs. I was strong. Poor girl.
Yeah.
She might have went fucking a few feet up in the air. I just remember I wound up. Boom!
Man.
For all women in this world, I apologize for this man, the young lady there.
I was doing my duty as a Marine. I was training for the art of war, real war. So I had to do my thing. It's a true thing. But let me tell you something. There is a cup for women in MMA. And you know who uses them? Grapplers. Grappling women. Because what happens, there's a little arch in the cup.
Yeah.
And so a little arch, when you're doing an arm bar.
Oh.
Oh,
That leverage.
Yeah. I really understand fighting. That's why I know so
Okay.
much. So that's why that little leverage and
And then the extra inch just
the little extra inch,
It matters.
It's like this, right? But then you add the cup and it's like this. So you hit that perfect arm bar.
Yeah.
It adds a little extra arch.
Yeah.
And that's why you see some grapplers.
Yeah.
Some grapplers in MMA, they have like a bigger cup.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, oh, you can just tell. Okay, motherfucker has a bigger cup. He's a grappler.
yeah.
It's just you can start
Oh,
noticing.
the more you know. I did not know that.
There you go. You're welcome, brother. That's why I'm here to
You gotta
support
wear a
you.
That's what I
cup
mean.
now when you roll. Do you not do that?
What's he gonna
Sometimes.
protect?
Okay.
What's he gonna protect? That's
Where's
how we
your
roll.
comeback?
He's the nice guy. I'm the bad
Too
guy.
nice for him. I'm
Okay.
too
He's
nice.
the nice guy. I'm the bad guy.
You see, that's why I need you. I need you to be my comebacks for him because he
no.
can't say nothing to you.
He's the gentle giant. I'm like the rude big guy.
The real round mound.
The rude round mouth. He comes up with new names every day. Every day for me. And so your next fight, right?
Yeah.
How was the feeling? How many fights have you had so far?
Well, three amateurs.
Three amateurs?
And then 5 like PKB, like smoker fights.
BKB?
Like Point Muay Thai. It's like used to be called Point Kickboxing back in the day because the IKF sanctioned it, and now it's called Point Muay Thai. And those are just like
Smokers. You just get in there and fucking wild out.
you're not supposed to do like knockouts or anything like that. Supposed to be like semi-contact, but they let people bang. I mean,
Yeah.
they just let. I've seen knockouts happen at these smokers, and you're like, you're disqualified. You won, and you just got knocked out.
Motherfuckers
Yeah.
going to the hospital.
Yeah, they say with a smile though. You won.
Here's your little sticker.
Here's your participation medal for getting knocked out.
I'm wearing it in the fucking operating room.
I won. I won. Winner.
And so you have 3 MMA fights?
No,
Muay Thai
Muay
fights.
Thai, yeah.
Sorry.
I know where your head's
I'll be
at.
honest with you. That's kind of hard for me to say this. I have 2 Muay Thai fighters next to me. But I respect MMA a little more than Muay Thai.
How
You
so?
respect it more.
Yeah, I respect MMA more than Muay Thai. I know it's disrespectful on you guys.
No, but why?
It's just, if you get in a fight, right? Like I see you guys in the ring, and that's fucking a skill, right? You being able to use your elbows and knees, and that's perfect. You got to be a perfect instrument of death, right? Sharp. You come in, you kick. If they kick you, you got to kick. They kick you, you got to kick. Automatic. Boom, boom, 1 for 1, 1 for 1, 1 for 1. And that's magnificent, right? But I really like the creativity of being able to do whatever the fuck you want to do, body versus body, right? And if you can grab my body and throw it up in the air and throw it on the ground, head first, I like that shit. And it's harder to control the body that way. Like for me, like mixed martial arts, and I'm really all fighting, but I just like MMA better. Because to be able to control and manipulate another body completely, grab them, control them, that's the most beautiful art in the world. Imagine me and Cristobal, when we go at it, he controls me or I control him. But at that point, one of us is dominating. And one of us is in the air or flopping or unbalanced. That's a beautiful art to me, right? Like, I like all of them. But to be able to manipulate a man that's trying to kill you, that just seems so much more fun, you know?
I see where you're coming from.
I'm just more like
Yeah. Well,
despicable when it comes to hurting people,
yeah.
you know?
Well, I think like MMA is really like such a brutal sport,
Correct.
and it takes a lot. I mean, it takes courage to fight. I think any combat sport.
Correct.
MMA is like, yeah, you're dealing with a lot smaller gloves, more consequences, ground and pound. You got gravity and somebody's weight and their fist coming down at you. It's a very scary thing.
Yeah.
And like Muay Thai, the culture and everything and the art of it, because it is a martial art, I think
beautiful.
to me, it draws more to me because you're standing up, going toe to toe with them. and it's less like gritty, like I'm gonna fuck you up, take your head off. It's more of like, let's see whose technique
It's a beautiful art.
and IQ is gonna outwork each other.
If you talk about like beauty, I would say Muay Thai, because I'd be watching your sensei and I'd be watching other fighters on one, and I'm like, damn, that looks so beautiful, so clean. The technique is
Yeah.
awesome, this and that, and it looks beautiful, right? But I'm just like a rugged type of dude, so I like that rough,
style.
nasty shit.
And you like what you like.
Yeah, and I'm like
You
fucking
like
rough
kicking
and nasty.
pussy and watching people dominate another man.
Why did I even bring that story up? Why did I even bring that story up?
I can see why you like MMA. I totally get it.
So it's just it's a fucking true story too. That's just how, I'll tell you, because I got crazy fucking stories, dude. And they're like, he's heard a lot of my crazy stories, and they're true. My shit is
I
like,
hope.
they're true. Yeah, because you see, we were more free before. I tell you why, because we didn't have cameras when I was growing up.
Oh, okay.
In my 20s, we didn't have no
Oh, yeah,
cameras,
yeah.
so we were fighting, doing all kinds of shit. You know, martial arts and street, going to ranches, doing whatever. And in the Marine Corps, we'd be fighting up in the mountains. I haven't even told you that story, bro. I'll tell you that story.
Save
off
for
camera.
another day.
Another day.
Off camera?
Off camera,
Off
yeah,
camera,
off
okay.
camera. That's because we weren't supposed
It's
to do that.
exclusive.
We weren't supposed to do that, but see, there wasn't any phones back then, so we were able to do a lot more wilder shit. Now it's like everything we do is like recorded for some reason, you know?
I mean, everybody's got a phone in there.
Everyone's got
Yeah.
a phone. Everyone's a
Camera,
reporter.
video.
Everyone's a reporter, you know? And how many, when you're training, talking about cameras, when you're watching your opponents,
Yeah.
what are you watching for?
I mean,
Which technique are you like most?
I'm looking at what combos that she likes to throw. I'm looking at what she returns with when she gets hit, her composure. I'm looking at her footwork. I'm looking at, I'm looking at, if it's a ring or a cage, where is she favoring, how, like so many things of when I watch it over and over again.
Are you in fear at all? Like when you're training and watching your opponent? Like at home, when you're at home watching and training?
I think, I don't know if fear is the right word. I think that you have to be like pretty loopy, like kind of cuckoo if you're not afraid to fight, like whatsoever. I think there's something really off about you. But so I think there's always a thing of fear that you have to overcome when it comes to getting into a fight. But I think understanding like what is it that you're really afraid of really makes a big difference. Like,
So you think Cristobal's kooky because he doesn't get scared of fighting?
you don't get scared at all?
He doesn't.
No
Me and him
fear.
look at each other.
I mean, I think when you're face to face with your opponent, no, you're not afraid.
Yeah.
You're there. You train for this. Like, we're doing this, like that's what I think. Like we're going to do this, there's no fear. Like once you're ready to go.
And you have a trigger, because I remember that one fight. I don't remember where it was. I think we were all there from the Resistance. I don't remember what. I think it was up in Napa, but you went off on that girl. Like as soon as the bell rang and you started, it was nonstop slaughter from you. Like you were just
fight
going
was
at
that?
it.
I don't know.
Don't try to remember. not the last one, but there was one where you just went off.
Was that Santa Cruz or is that USMTOs?
Not USMTOs.
Oh, it was probably
After
Santa Cruz.
USMTOs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Santa Cruz.
Yeah.
Perfect.
That
Yes,
was
it was in
TKO,
Santa Cruz because
huh?
we
What
were down
happened
there.
So what happened?
Yeah.
Tell
Just
fans
went off. Like
tell all your fans about that. Why?
Well,
What triggered? What's your trigger?
well,
girl?
once I see like
I've been
my
triggered.
once I see my opponent, when I feel like they're questioning themselves, or you could just see in their eyes if they have self-doubt or they're worried about what you're doing or they're scared. Like once you see that, I jump on it. Like, and so I know I can let go,
Yeah.
So I was just waiting for her to break. And once I seen she mentally broke, once you mentally break, it's over. Yeah.
And what'd you see in her eyes though? What'd you see in her
Like,
eyes?
oh,
Her
shit.
shoulders?
No, it's,
I don't want to get hit by her anymore. Like,
is that it?
just
She's
once
like-
you think I'm sick of getting hit by you, then
it was just different levels.
Yeah.
Like you were you were faster, quicker. You were technique wise, skill wise, and then like after the first round, she lost already. Like you could see it in her eyes. I'm sorry, but that's the reality of things.
So you like breaking bitches?
it's weird. Yeah. I mean, like, I do, not even men, too. Like, you don't have to be a woman.
I break anybody. Well, guys can be bitches, so there you go.
The majority in California. You be breaking motherfuckers here in California, though. There's a law here in California. Isn't that strange that some motherfuckers don't like? Like, let me ask you something. Like for a woman's perspective, right? When you're seeing a dude, Could you respect a dude, or would you be attracted to a dude that can't fight?
Well,
Dude, you
first of
can't defend
all, this is my girlfriend's over here.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm saying in general.
In general, you know,
Like, okay, your normal girlfriends. Like, if homies, amigas, would you
If they
respect?
can't-
Do they respect someone that can't fight?
I think it's like
Would you respect a
I
man
think
that
a
can't
guy.
fight? Go
Oh,
from
in
that.
in general,
Yeah, how
a
about
guy
that?
that can't fight. That's kind of hard. Yeah, I think as a guy, you need to be able to fight, like some type of level, right? Or else you're kind of useless. I don't know. Is that fucked up to say? You're kind of useless as a man if you can't
Clip that shit
fight.
right there.
Hey,
If you can't fight as a man, you're kind of useless. Rewind that shit. Let me ask you, what do you think of a man that can't fight? Say it again.
If you're a man that can't fight, then you're kind of useless.
Useless. Gentlemen, I've been saying this my whole life. Get in the gym, learn to fight. Doesn't matter what art, right? You can be boxing, kickboxing, Muay
Something.
Thai,
You can't
wrestling,
just
grappling,
sit there.
jiu-jitsu,
Yeah.
sambo, taekwondo, karate, whatever it is.
whatever.
Judo.
Just get in the
Yeah.
gym.
Just get in there. Get man-to-man contact.
Unless you're like a weirdo, then maybe you shouldn't learn how to fight.
Why? What type of weirdo shouldn't learn
See,
how to
you're
fight?
just, like,
As you
weird,
look
like
at Cristobal.
Yeah.
It's like creepers, you know? I feel like they get the I see red. And
Let me
they-
ask you
yeah.
about that. What is a creeper?
A
Because there's a
creeper?
different definition of a creeper.
What, like per, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. What's a creeper? Like your definition of a creeper.
I don't know.
'Cause my
Like,
definition of creeper is different. Go
Oh,
ahead.
like what?
No. You go first. You're the smart one. So if you're a
creeper.
creeper, you shouldn't learn how to fight. What's a creeper?
like a creepy guy. Like,
Well, what is a creepy guy?
I don't even know how to, they just give off a weird vibe.
Like,
Like,
Like you right now.
did you really want to say that?
no.
Do you have a button that says F you or something? We need to get one for Cristobal. Go ahead.
Producer. He's on.
Just give me weapons
Like-
against Cristobal.
You can you not tell somebody's like vibe? I don't know. There's stuff that you can
Yeah,
see.
they don't last long in the gym though.
No, they don't.
They come
You can
in
smell
to,
them
But it's
out.
like
like-
weird energy too.
It's just
Yeah.
it's
you
the
can
energy.
feel that
That's
shit.
that's the creepy.
You can literally
yeah.
feel that shit.
You don't even have to like say anything. You can kind of look, just their manner, how they carry themselves, their eyes. Like I don't know. It's just
But there's not,
Creepy
you know,
guys.
in the world of mixed martial arts, there's not a lot of creepers. There's not a lot of creeps like that. So if you're a creep, you probably don't know how to fight. You know,
you usually get kicked out.
yeah, you get kicked out, or you get
Like,
beat the
stay
fuck
long.
up,
Yeah, oh yeah,
or you get
that
beat the
too.
fuck up because guys are like, this motherfucker's a creep. Like
Yeah.
I beat up a lot of people out of the gym.
Yeah.
We're training, but I'm fucking them up.
Yeah.
Because I don't like this fucking dude.
Yeah.
I'm a nice guy. But I've kicked a lot of people out of the gyms, bro. Like these motherfuckers.
I mean, it
ain't
just
coming
happens
back.
naturally too. It's like that protective sense. Like you have a creepy guy. It's like, all right,
Like, I got you.
We're watching you out.
Yeah.
We see you. We know.
Yeah, but we guys, we just kind of know we fucking pick on this motherfucker. You know, we do. That's what we do. We fucking see it and we fucking attack. It's a pack of wolves. Look at this fucking dude.
Oh yeah, it's usually how it goes. Yeah.
There's a lot of guys that get fucking picked on. See, to me, the word creeper is used too loosely, right? Because a lot of men even so let's take an example for at the gym, right? Go to the gym like once a week, right?
You go to the gym once a week.
Yeah, don't be shocked, girl. now you're sounding like
See his
Cristobal.
svelte body right
Now
there.
you're sounding like Cristobal. You said that so horribly. You go to the gym?
That's right. She's on my side. Who do you think?
I can tell. Obviously, I was being nice. Now here we go.
Yeah, there we
Release the beast.
Echar los perros. Sí.
Here we go. See, because I remember when I was first working at a gym like decades ago, we'd be talking to girls all the time. It's just what you do.
Yeah.
And then now it's like no one's talking to girls at all because of the creeper thing. Because everyone thinks you're a fucking creeper. Everything's on social media and everyone's getting a little bit of attention. No, this guy's a creeper. There's like he just came over to say hi. So I
People
noticed.
just don't talk anymore.
Well,
Yeah.
we were
That's
talking
what we're
about
talking about.
that
Yeah,
earlier.
earlier today.
But I still talk to girls. I mean, I picked up on 2 girls last week at the gym.
Still
within the same
dog,
30
aren't you?
minutes.
Dog.
Yeah, still. Because you know why? Because they're looking around. Why you laughing like you don't believe me? Fat boy got game too,
I
girl.
believed a lot of your stories. and
Fat boy
that-
got game. I'm telling you.
All of that except this one. I don't believe this
No,
one.
shut up.
2 girls in 30 minutes.
2 girls in 30 minutes. You want me to say their names? I can say
No,
their
don't do
names.
that to them.
I'll tell you later. Got them on Instagram, both of them on the
Okay.
spot. One's Colombian and one's a blonde girl.
All right, good for
So,
you.
Yeah. But I noticed that because girls are there and they're always looking. They're always looking at guys like, is anybody going to talk to me? But we don't fucking do it, except these girls kept staring and staring at me. And so I went up and said hi. But for the most part, I don't do it because the word creeper. And then these girls will have their phones on all the time in the gym while they're doing squats because they got to post their shit. And what's up with you? I've seen so many times when the girls are doing like squats and shit, and you're just walking by, you kind of glance at her.
Yeah.
And then they post that shit. Look at a creeper. I'm like, the motherfucker look in your direction. So that's why that when you say creeper as guys, it's like, oh, that's so fucking
Defensive?
loose. Yeah, defensive. 'Cause I gotta protect my men. You know, creepers in the gym get beat the fuck up and get the fuck out. But like creepers is used so loosely. You know. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't hear it that much though.
You hear it that much?
No.
Yeah, because you guys beat the
Maybe
fuck
I'm the
out.
one saying it. I
Your
don't know.
resistance, your resistance FC
different,
though.
yeah.
Your resistance FC, you guys got fucking everything on point there. That's a sick ass fucking gym.
Yeah.
So how many hours do you train a day in resistance? Some motherfuckers train like 6 hours there, huh? Like we got big time Benny over there.
Like
More than once a week.
more than once a week.
More than once a week.
He's
Oh,
coming-
for
he's coming-
sure,
he's coming
more than
back
once a
out.
week,
Don't
every
fucking
day.
look, don't snarl at me like that. You see her face? You just snarled at me all crazy.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to make friends. She's making enemies.
I'm sorry.
Holy
you know,
shit.
I can't control my facial
Yeah, I know. I
expressions
can see feel the hate. Can you feel the hate tonight?
I'll, on like a low, like my rest day is usually like 2 hours of training, and then, anywhere between like minimum 4 to 6 hours
4 to 6 hours a day is what you train.
in camp. Yeah.
Damn. And when
Outside
does
of camp is like 2 to 4.
2 to 4? Still a lot. It's like 2 hours a month, something like that. I saw your face. Don't think I didn't see
4.
your face. I saw her face. You see that?
That'd
I'm
be
like-
4 a month if you went once
No,
a
I'm
week.
just kidding. I train. I just eat a lot of tacos.
Okay.
I'm a good cook. Ask Cristobal. Look, he's got a little roll right there. Who gave him that roll? That little
So
fucking.
every time I come here, that's
Yeah.
right. You just want to make me fat, so that
he
you
makes fun of me that I'm fat all the time. I'm like, yeah, we can be twinning. So here, eat this shit.
just start getting round. No.
Something like that. So 4 to 6 hours when you're training. And when does camp start? So you're fighting October 21st. Here in Alameda, you said?
Yeah.
In Alameda.
Yeah.
Love that city. Good restaurants.
Legends
too.
MMA, right?
Legends.
Legends.
Yeah.
Legends MMA. Good
No.
organization.
Oh, well, I'm doing Muay Thai.
Yeah,
They do like
Legends
K1.
Muay Thai, yes.
Yeah.
Legend.
MMA.
I
Bringing it back.
I fucked it up. Repeat. Legends.
Legends.
Start over. So you're fighting October 21st and you're fighting in Alameda, right?
Yeah, Legends.
Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
We redeemed Cristobal.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. And so you started training 8 weeks out? 10 weeks out?
Yeah, 8-week fight camp. But I'm always
You're always
training. I'm
training.
never off, So it's just the intensity picks up. Mm-hmm. If I train how I train in fight camp, like 100% of the time, then
You burn out.
I burn out, injured, like I blow my knee out,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. How about your diet also soups up in 8 weeks out, right?
Yeah, for
and
sure.
What's your diet like? Because everyone always wants to know about the diets. That's like a big thing. They always ask me, how come you never ask the fighters about their diet? I'm like, bitch, because that shit's boring, but fuck it.
is
People want to
boring.
know.
Yeah, diet is going to be like, well, I'm vegetarian.
Okay. Me too, but I also eat meat.
Okay. Cool.
He sprinkles it in.
Just little bacon bits on your salad.
Like half a cow,
Okay.
raw eggs. What do you call those things? Baluba?
Beluga whales.
No.
Wow. Oh,
I
whale
got
diet.
fucking hard quick, huh?
He comes in hot with the fat jokes, though. That's one thing
everyone.
he's reliable.
See,
for.
I got
This guy too, Pedro Villoro, everyone's ripping on me all the time. And you're not supposed to laugh at their jokes either.
Oh.
Shit, that's fucked up. You give me crazy looks, but don't laugh at his jokes. That's like, it hurts my feelings.
good.
And so you're eating vegetarian. What
Yeah.
about your protein? Where do you get your protein? Tofu or beans, lentils?
Yeah, lentils.
love lentils.
I'll do tofu. I eat eggs still.
The fertile ones or the non-karma ones?
What do you mean?
Because there's fertile
The-
eggs and then there's a non-karma. Because some vegans like myself will be like, okay, we got to eat eggs, but not the fertile ones. Because the fertile ones have more nutrition and are kind of, if you hatch them out, they'll be a baby. But the ones that are not fertile, they call them no karma eggs. So they never had a rooster bang them. And so they're
I've never
didn't
heard
know
of
that.
that.
Yeah.
Now you know. So yeah, they
Okay.
call them the non-karma ones. So
The ones with the orange yolks.
Okay, so you're a meat eater.
Okay.
You're eating baby chickens.
Probably. Like just the, Just the egg.
She's a fake vegan.
It's like ovo vegetarian.
No,
It's a thing, ovo vegetarian.
Don't
like
claim
if you
it.
have a screen, it will say definition of ovo.
Don't be changing the
vegetarian.
look. You're not a vegan or vegetarian.
How do you balance that out though? The need for protein. Like,
it's
are there
gotta be
supplements
intense.
you take? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I'll do like protein powder.
Pea protein?
Yeah, I usually
I
like
like
pea
pea protein.
protein. It's really not that hard to get like my protein. Like I'm not a 200-pound male. Like I fight at.
Don't look at me like that. Why you look at me all crazy like
I
that?
didn't look at you crazy. But I'm just saying, like, I'm sure both of you guys are over 200, right?
No.
I'm
Sure.
sorry. See,
Yes, we are.
I'm
okay,
about to say,
okay.
he's been eating at my house a lot.
I'm like,
I'll be back at the gym. Don't worry.
No. Fucking get him. I'm going to clip this shit up too. Send it to Eddie.
so yeah, like,
Silky smooth. I was solo.
No, Eddie's cool. The one who's gonna get me is Johnny Lee. He's gonna be on my ass.
Lee. We're going to send this to you. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Interrupting.
no, I'm not really concerned about like my protein intake. When you have, vegetables in your diet, there's some protein in there, and I don't need that much. Like I fight at
that's
between
what's your
118 to 125.
Oh,
Or this
damn.
one's gonna be 122, but
What's your weight at right now?
How dare you ask
I
that?
know.
to
Why
lady?
would you ask that question?
How dare you ask that?
I kick
That's
a
right.
bitch
I know you
kick a bitch in the
yeah.
pussy.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. That's
You fucking, you think I respect? You think I respect the woman's weight?
I'm at like 132 right now.
132 right
so
now?
I'm like 2 weeks out.
So
I'm
am I.
12 over.
I'm at 130.
No, I'm like 10 pounds out.
So in 2 weeks, isn't that a lot though? Or is that about right? I don't know.
You know.
I don't cut weight. I increase weight.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Well, I do a water load, and then I'll water
Explain
cut.
what a water load is. I know what it is, but to the fans,
Okay.
explain what a water load is.
It's basically you load up on water, so I'll have like a gallon to gallon and a half, 2, and then I'll
How much?
taper down.
How much the time frame ahead of that before your?
Oh,
weight?
usually like a week out or so.
So you got your fight on Saturday.
Uh-huh.
When do you start water loading? How many gallons?
So next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
So yeah.
Break it down.
Yeah. So, I mean, I taper it going from the day of weigh-ins is like minimal to no water. So the day before that is like a liter, and the day before that's half a gallon. Then it goes to a gallon, and then a gallon and a half, and then 2 gallons. And I'll either do, depending on my weight, I'll do 2 days of drinking 2 gallons of water, or 1 day of drinking 2 gallons of water, depending on how my weight
And
fluctuates.
tell your fans what happens when you do that.
You pee a lot. You're just peeing
Yep.
all the time.
Continuously.
And you're just drinking water all the time. And you feel a little drunk, like a little water drunk, loopy. And,
feel pregnant.
oh, yeah, abs are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Like abs are there, and then you water load, and you just got like this.
Like a
Loaded
pudge.
yeah.
Like the way I look 24/7, 365 days a year. Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then once you take out that water and you go into the sauna and do what you got to do, die a little bit.
Die a little bit.
You die a little bit. It takes a piece of you.
Yeah.
It's a rebirth. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you just,
That's how it feels like every time I miss a meal. Like I'm dying.
a little bit. A piece of you is like literally
If I miss a meal, and I feel like I'm
eating
dying.
yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what it feels like. And so, what are you expecting? What round do you think you're gonna knock this chick out at?
I mean-
say her name so we can clip her up and say, "I'm gonna knock you out
Yeah.
this round."
No, I
Come
mean
on.
like
What's your opponent's name?
I think it's like Daniela Dowen or honestly.
It's all you now, Daniela.
Daniela going down in round 1. Your name has been cursed. Look at your last name, Daniela. Daniela Downin? That's like setting it up. You want down in round 1? Daniela down in round 2? Daniela round and down 3. You just, how much do you want to suffer? How much torture do you want from these iron fists? You know, we have a co-host called Manos de Piedra, Hands of Rock. Well, guess what, Daniela? Down in. You're facing, throw your knuckles up. Throw your knuckles up like this. Manos de Piedra. Manos de Piedra coming straight at your face. By the time this young lady's done with you, Olivia Valencia, your mom's not even gonna recognize you. And you came out of your mom. She's going, who's my dog? What? What is this? You turned this into, you know what that guy, like an Ewok? Like a little Ewok that got beat up, like all face all jacked up. Guess what? Then down in round 2, your mom's not even gonna recognize you. You're welcome.
Wow, you did that all off the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah,
I'm
you're
brilliant.
good. You're shit talking, huh?
No, I just preach truth. Daniela Downing. Now you're more confident now, huh? Now that I just predicted your
I
future.
don't. I mean, I
Daniela Downing
appreciate
round
it.
two.
but-
Daniela Downing round two. That's what it is.
He's a
Ewok,
truth
Ewok looking girl. Watch, we're gonna have her on the fucking podcast next year. Right now. Punch me
Olivia,
right
it's
now.
gonna be Olivia Valencia.
We're gonna have her on Zoom.
yeah.
Your comeback after you lost this fight, you won 3 fights straight. You want a rematch? No, she's gonna beat you up again. You don't want that heat, right?
Never.
Never.
And yeah, you don't want that heat. I've been at the end of her punches. And you do not want that heat.
Oh, yeah?
No.
Hey, if I go one time, will you train me? Because
Yeah.
I'm not a good striker. I know how to grapple, but
You have a good up kick, I hear.
I got great kicks.
Yeah.
I got good kicks.
I'm gonna watch out for that. But yeah.
That bitch is still
For
walking.
sure.
The bitch is still walking crooked.
Yeah, you gotta wear a cup with this guy.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, we can go.
All right, I'm down. Let me know. I'm down. I'm down to get
All right.
go get beat up.
Just let me know what that one day a week you come into the gym and we can schedule it.
Boom. I'm down. Eddie tells me all the time. Big Benny tells me all the time. Come through. I'm like, yeah, so you guys can fucking beat me up for making fun of you the whole time. Well, I'll make fun of you. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Go in there and fucking have a good time. But I'll roll sometime. So
Yeah.
let your fans know what's your Instagram,
Oh, Instagram.
when they can join you. Do you sell any tickets? Or you're not selling
Yeah,
tickets?
I do have tickets.
Oh, what's up?
I got hard
You-
tickets. I got
You gotta tell me that.
digital
I
code.
would have sold you out already.
Yeah.
Shit, what the fuck?
I got,
Okay, tell them.
So I got hard tickets. I got online code. You can use O Valencia or click on my name on legends.com. I think it's legends.com. But you can hit up my Instagram as well. I believe I changed my handle so many times. I think it's
Manos de Piedra.
like
Valencia.
Olivia
Hands of
underscores
Rock.
Rose Fit. It was like
Can I
Olive.
change your
Olive got
name?
hands. It used to be that.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
You had one with the motorcycle as well.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have Live.
Live to ride.
Live to Ride, yeah.
I change people's names and their fucking Instagram blows up.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fucking a
Yeah.
trip. It's a fucking mine doesn't blow up, but everyone else blows up.
Okay.
Cause I fucking whatever. I don't care about that shit.
Yep.
You know when Instagram started, I did get like fucking hell of followers even recently until we did this podcast. I had
Oh.
like 20 fucking requests a day. I'm like, what the fuck are these fucking people? Get the fuck out of here because I'm fucking private, right?
Oh,
and now
okay,
I'm like,
okay.
fuck. Now all these people are all blocked and shit. I should have added them, but
Yeah.
Olivia underscore Rose Fit.
Yeah. I
Olivia
changed it.
under Rose, something fit.
Underscore. Like
Olivia.
the little
You know the line. Underscore.
Olivia.
the score
Say it
that's
again.
under.
I'm trying to get you to say it.
Oh, Olivia.
Gosh, you guys are missing this. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what I'm dealing with.
It's Olivia underscore Rose Fit.
Hey.
Yeah.
And buy your tickets here October 26th.
21st. 21st.
Bro.
It's all good.
You're off today.
No, it's the show. Now they're going to remember.
It's the ginger.
It's all applied.
Okay.
October 21st. Here, go do a beatdown on some. Later. Thank you for having me. Thank you for
Ciao.
being here.
Thank
Great
you.
job.
Gracias.
Great job.